I am California of the past.
I am California of the past.
I am California of the past.
Hi, I'm Brian Smith. They asked me to, if I could think of any stories when I had involving Pomona, and definitely have one. When I was very little, about 4 or 5, they took me to see Santa Claus for the first time at the Pomona Valley Center, which was the only big shopping mall back then. They didn't have the Montclair Plaza or the Ontario Mills or anything like that. Very gauche. It's so funny that that type of mall is now in vogue. Whereas before, before they didn't have roofs, they didn't have anything like that. They're all, supposedly old-fashioned, but this place was really cool. Remember Nash's and Sears when you'd walk in, and they'd have the smell of popcorn, just kind of like other stores of today. But you'd always smell that popcorn walking through the doors. And they'd have these bowling balls with the vacuum thing, Electrolux, and the bowling balls would be going up in the air. And I just remember going there and going through Sears and buying the Ventures Christmas album, which was, they were blowing them out. And back then I think they were $1.25. But we actually saw Santa Claus for the first time in my life there. And then we stopped off at Mission Pack out in the front parking lot, which doesn't exist anymore. I think they were bought up by Hickory Farms or something. But whenever I think about Christmas and my life, I always remember the Pomona Valley Center, because that to me was the best, the bee's knees, but it was the best place to go for shopping. We always enjoyed going there and getting my shoes at Buster Brown's, and I just loved it. Now it's like I don't know, it's a school district property. I hope they take good advantage of it. But I kind of miss that kind of, probably what's old is new again. That's what's so funny. They're building these malls like that again, which is kind of strange.